today's craft market sucked. Everything went wrong. Thank goodness a kind soul gave us the 200 rand that we needed for the stall fee, and thank goodness it wasn't too far. We did have some petrol in the car still for the 50 rand petrol there and back. 50 rand is about what,
$2.50.
$2.50, and the 200 store fee is about $10. Yeah, roughly. And we kind of supposed to have paid our rent yesterday already, and we still only have 1/3 of our rent. I think we've got until Friday at the latest legally, so that's in 6 days time. I have a headache. I think I've had a headache all morning, and then I still gave another trader some headache stuff. I should have just taken then. Yeah, so let's imagine that we had that 200 rand ourselves for the stall fee, and then it's 50 rand petrol. So just to start making a profit, we would have to make sales of 250 rand to then be equal to the cost of going to the craft market, not to mention materials and time for making the things that we make to sell. And yeah, we sold 3 little 10 rand items, so our sales were 30 rand to one customer. So many people are battling. It's incredible. The lady next door to us didn't make one sale, and the lady other side of her made 2 sales and more expensive items, but still it was only 2 sales. There were, I don't know, 40 maybe, 30 something, 40,
30-ish.
35 traders. There were quite a few inside as well. We were outside. There were quite a few traders, and the food people did well. Well, even they actually complained there weren't many people. I mean, food normally does well. People go to a market and they buy food. Our stuff seems to do better Easter, December. Yeah, so during the year we have to work on trying to sell online better, vary our product range a bit more, although we already have so many different things. We just need to see, our things are mostly sort of beachy, boho, jewelry-fied, and decor-fied, decorish. So I think some of our items do need to be more useful. We do have a few cat products like scratching posts and little houses and little cat bed and stuff. We've only really taken those to 2 markets so far. So we'll see. Maybe that improves. But all that said, our work pace is just not what it used to be. We work slower. We get tired quickly. We can't overdo it. My arthritis, Tony's arthritis, Tony's heart condition. We both have anxiety and depression. So yeah, today's market absolutely sucked. But yeah, not just the sales. First of all, yeah, I suppose I have to laugh. Hey, we can only laugh, Tony. Hmm?
Yeah.
Um, we got to the market and I realized we'd left the cat products at home.
Insert embarrassed laughter.
What? Insert embarrassed laughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, you forgot it. Okay. But I could have reminded you. I could have looked in the car and seen, you packed the car and I should have looked. Is everything here? Is everything here? And I didn't. So it's both our faults. It is.
So I can blame you.
No, us. And I said, gosh, there is enough petrol in the car. Those are our most expensive items that we sell. Um, and they're also the most useful items. People like to buy things for their pets. I'm going to have to go back, spend another 50 Rand petrol, and I'm going to have to go back. I'm leaving Tony here to set up. And yeah, am I in there?
Mm.
Okay. Um, so I left Tony there to set up, and I proceeded to come home on my own. Immediately there, I mean, we were going to be apart for an hour, and I have said in other videos that we get a bit anxious more anxious than usual when we separate from each other. Are you awake,
Yeah.
Tony?
I'm watching you here.
Are you watching me there?
Yes.
Oh, 'cause it looks like you're dropping
No.
the phone.
Mm.
Because you look very sleepy.
I am.
And yeah, I'm also sleepy.
Mm.
Is your head also sore?
Mm.
Mm. Um, so I started to come home, and then I noticed, oh, well, even before I could get home, okay, I have to get in the non-driver's side and skeet over because the driver's side door doesn't work. So I had to do that, and then the gate that all the traders drove in was shut, and there was nobody there to open it. So I had to stop the car, get out the other side of the car, um, open the gate, drive through, stop the car, and go back again, close the gate, eventually get home. First of all, I stopped because I'd forgotten to check the ropes that we had on top of the car roof. And they were untied and flapping all over the place. So I pulled over and tied them up in case they came loose and lost them, and then we wouldn't have been able to put the gazebo on the roof afterwards. And then eventually got home, and I was only supposed to go outside. Then I needed to go to the loo, so I had to go in, disturb the three dogs, the cat. Um, but yeah, luckily it was good being inside because I remembered to bring some beads with us that I wanted, my paper beads that I've been making, that I wanted to film and talk about a bit more. But yeah, uh, eventually got back to Tony, and the day, the morning, it was a 3.5 hour day. After you take like an hour and a half to set up, and we've got all the stuff in the car to unpack so that tomorrow morning we can pack books into the car instead and go try and sell some books tomorrow. But it's a lot of trouble, a lot of effort, and it's terribly depressing that we made 30 Rand today. That's like $1.50. That's just not good, and we're never gonna make enough in one day tomorrow for paying our rent. So yeah, all of this just sucks big time. You can switch off, Tony. Don't fall asleep. Love you.